If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to write your goals for 2025. So this is even about, are goals good or not? I think we can all agree that goals are good to have because they give us some kind of direction. This is about encouraging you to write them on paper. So what I've found, it's good to write them on your phone, write them on computer, but what I found is when you write the goals on paper, it brings them from the abstract to something you can touch, something that is tangible. So I have financial goals, first of all. First of all, I would even like to say life goals. There's hardly any life goal that doesn't have some touch of money to it. So money touches nearly everything in our lives. So this is about financial goals. Have your financial goals written on paper. You can still have it in your phones. You can still have it, you know, you can still have it in soft copies on your computers, on your phones. But having it on paper has helped me, has helped a lot of people. So I'm going to be showing you a template that I designed, and the link to get the copy of that template it will be shown in the show notes. So I encourage you, if you like to have it, you can download it. It's free. So the template that I've used that has worked for me is this one that is showing on the screen right now. You can see it says 2025 financial goals. Now you can change it to whatever period you want, but for the sake of this talk, I'm going to be just focusing on 2025. Now you can see I always like to have it on one page just so it's manageable. You see here I put January in a different box, February, then I join March and April together. The same thing I did for May and June. And you can see I did the same thing for some other months as well. And then in November, I have it separate, and December. Now, this is editable, of course, so you can change it as you wish. For example, you may want to do January and February together. It's already going to the middle of January. So you may want to put it together. You may want, as it works for you. But I've found having it on a page like this just makes it manageable so it doesn't extend to another page. Are your finances like a messy pile of papers scattered across a table? You don't know where to start and it feels so overwhelming. Imagine if someone could organize those papers into labeled folders, making it easier for you to take action at the moment that it's needed. Look, you might feel disorganized about money, even ashamed to talk about it. If you would rather feel in control about money, connect with us at wealthEd.ca. That's wealth-ed.ca. Then I also strongly encourage you to not make the goals in each box more than 3. In fact, what I've seen work very well is just keep it to 1 or 2. Why? These are supposed to be big picture goals. These are not. So when you have a big picture goal, when you see the big picture, is the bigger goal you're working towards. Then you can have steps, you can have actions that you want to take to attain that big goal, big picture goal. So an example is, in February, my financial goal is to take a financial literacy class. That could be a goal. That could be a big picture goal. Now, the smaller steps that you take for those could be, first of all, I even need to register. First of all, I even need to find out where can I have those courses. Then you can start talking about, I need to have a time to, there are some other smaller steps, but the big picture goal is, I want to attend a financial literacy class by February. That's just an example. Another goal could be, by November, I want to have saved so amount of money in an emergency fund. So that's the big picture goal. Now, the smaller action steps that you take to attain this goal could be in each of the months from January to February to March up to leading to November. this is the amount of money you want to be saving automatically going from your paycheck into your goal of the emergency fund savings that you want to have in November. So those are the small actions that you take, but you don't need to put all those in this big one. You just put, oh, I want to save so amount of money in November. This is helpful because when you have it like this, you don't need to go back to this template every time. In fact, once you've done it like this, you could save it on your phone just for you to be easily accessible to you. So, but why this is good is it just guides your actions. So when you've done it like this, I usually suggest to people, try to go back to it like every quarter or maybe at the middle of the year, just so life happens, so you can adapt to how life has happened to you. You can revise it. You can see where you are. So what happened, for example, the November one, oh, you want to save some amount of money. Let's say you want to save, just as an example, maybe you want to save $6,000 in an emergency fund by November. So what happened every month or every day of the year, because you've already put that big picture goal in November, every of your action, there's the probability that your actions are going to be guided by that goal is very, very high, because you're going to be thinking in every action that you're taking, you're going to be thinking, oh, am I going to be able to save so amount of money? For example, am I going to be able to save maybe 500 this period? Am I going to be able to save 200 this period? Because if there's something you want to do and it's not aligning with that big picture, there's very high probability that you're going to want to not do it. So that's the purpose, that's the essence of having your big picture goals like this written down. And because once you've written it down, it's gone from your mind, it's gone onto something you can touch, then you've already touched it, you felt it. So it's has already gone from your subconscious, it's gone to your conscious, and then in your daily actions, even subconsciously, it's guiding you as well. It's leading you. It's making you not derail from that goal. So, well, hopefully that's something that helps you and add value. That's something that can add value to you. And like I said, I'm going to drop the templates, the free templates in the show notes, so you can have access to it. And see you on the next episode.